Max. I'm
Hi.
so excited to be speaking with you today, and I want to send you a big congratulations on your brilliant work in Disney Channel's Upside Down Magic. I saw the
Thank you.
film. You did such a phenomenal job, so I can't wait for all the fans to go and see it. They're going to have a blast watching it.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Excellent. Now, first off, because we have a lot of fun things to talk about, can you tell us a little bit more about your character and what your favorite part about playing him was?
Okay, my character's name is Andres, for those who don't know. And Andres is one of the UDM kids, which means he has upside down magic. And his power is flying. He's an upside down flyer. So my favorite thing about playing Andres was his ability to fly because, I mean, being on set and getting getting to fly was just so cool I mean, it was one of my first experiences kind of in the industry, and for it to be that big and being able to fly, on set, I think it was just super cool.
Well, it was such a fun character to watch, and from your description, it was a even more fun character to play.
Yeah,
But I think that it's every kid and person's dream come true to be able to fly, to be able
yeah.
to have these magical powers. So it's just such a brilliant premise of the movie. Now, what was the atmosphere like for you working on Upside Down Magic?
It was, I mean, being around set, like I don't know how it was such a good feeling to be because everyone was so friendly and just welcoming, especially for a bunch of kids, um, that had never been to, well, I had never been to Canada before. Everyone was super nice and really open and very inviting, and they made the experience really they made it a really good experience, good memories.
Wonderful. Well, again, I'm so excited for everyone to see this film because it just really, I can't stop saying this word, but it screams fun. It was just
Yeah.
so fun to watch, so fun for you guys to work on, so we can't wait. Now, do you have a favorite memory or a behind the scenes fun fact that sticks out to you the most from working on the film?
Um, oof, we had a lot of good times on set. I think just overall, in a sort of in a general sense, being able to hang out with my castmates offset as well as on set was probably one of my favorite things about getting to film the movie, um, because we really connected on a deeper level that I hope shows in the movie. But but we forged a really good friendship over time, and so that's probably one of my favorite memories. As far as like specifics, um, I think just getting to see the sets for the first time with the rest of my castmates was incredible. Like it was, I mean, they look so real,
Yeah.
and just arriving to set and seeing everybody getting ready to shoot this amazing movie is probably my favorite memory.
That is so amazing. Now, I've told this actually because I just spoke to your castmates, Allison and Ellie, just right before this, and I told this to them too. But I love seeing how you guys have not only created such a great friendship amongst each other, but you guys have created a family too. And we can see that you guys have done that both offset and onset as well, and that really translates so great in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Now, there are 5 houses in Sage Academy, which are based off of 5 different magic powers. Now, if you could be in any of the houses, not your character, but you yourself, which of the houses would you be in?
Ooh. Oh man, I think I would be a flyer, honestly. Just because I mean, I'm kind of biased since obviously since Andres is a flyer, but I think flying is probably one of the coolest powers at Sage. Personally, probably the coolest power. And and so I got to side with Andres on this one. I'd say I'd be a flyer.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about the flying aspect of the movie. How was it like for you being able to do all of those different magical powers that we see in the film?
It was it's kind of different for every power. Every power is it takes a little something different to portray on a screen, if that makes sense. For flying, it was fairly easy. They A lot of the times they have me up on a machine called a parallelogram. It's like a seesaw kind of, and so I would be on the end of it, like harnessed in, and then there'd be one or two guys on the other end of it, and they'd push down, and I would fly up, like a seesaw.
Yeah,
And
that's so
it was cool.
interesting. That's so interesting because I love knowing the behind the scenes of creating a masterpiece like the movie you guys made. So it's really interesting to know that.
Yeah,
Now, if you
yeah.
could keep anything from the set of Upside Down Magic, what would it be?
Whew. I gotta say, it's hard. It's a tie. I think it's a tie between one of Andres' hoodies and his bag, because the bag is super cool. It's like his trademark item, But the outfits he wore were super cool too. If I had to pick one, I would probably choose the bag, just because, you never outgrow a bag.
I was gonna say it's useful too. You could put a bunch of things inside
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So that's
Wear to
so
school.
exactly. That's the best backpack you could bring to school for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, also, if you could challenge any other celebrity to a stage match, who would
Oh
it be?
man.
And what would the challenge be for you guys to do?
Any celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh geez. I would challenge. Oh my lord. Okay, so the match or the contest, it's magical?
It could be anything you want.
Okay. Well, in the world of stage, since I'm a flyer, I would challenge, let's see who flies. I would challenge Robert Downey Jr. to a race in the skies. So we fly around a certain area, and it's like a racetrack, but in the air, in the sky. And he's in his Iron Man suit, and I'm without my bag of bricks, and we're flying around and racing. I think that'd be super cool.
I love that. That would be so epic. So, as
Yeah.
I told Allison and Ellie, when this movie comes out, we need to tag Robert Downey Jr. and tell him that you guys have a challenge awaiting. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
That's so great. Now,
Oh man.
what would be your number one advice in harnessing your inner magic, or as it's called in the movie, everyone has their own something. So, what advice would you give to others on how they could harness that special something of theirs?
Uh, yeah, I gotta take a page out of Nori's book and say that, and just kind of finding who or what's special about you personally, and shaping that into, who you want to be, who you are. Because especially when people are young, they're discovering who they are and who they want to be for the first time. And so, really staying true to yourself and true to those around you, the ones that love you, uh, is really important to discovering one's own identity, I guess, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And that's one of the many things that I love about this film is not only did the cast and all of you guys did such a stupendous job, but the movie has so many great moral lessons, including about friendship and
Yeah.
also discovering your own identity and how everyone has something special about them. So I love that. Now, Max, we're going to do a very quick speed round. Are you ready for it? Okay.
Oh, I
So,
don't know.
oh, no.
Let's do it.
You're like ready, but not. So the first question is, if you were a fluxer, give us two animals you transform into.
Oh, easy. A dragon and a seal.
Very cool. I'd love to see that together. I'm trying to envision it and I can't really, but hey, maybe you'll make that happen.
One's water and one's like flying in the air. So.
Yeah, that's so great. Now, favorite food to snack on in the dining hall.
Oh, we had this soup. It was like a veggie stew kind of,
Mhm.
when we were filming in the dining hall, and it was really good. So that's my choice, I guess.
That sounds delicious. And if
Yeah.
you could bring just one item with you to Sage Academy, what item would it be?
I was about to say my phone, but the phones don't work at Sage.
Yeah.
Um, so, oh geez, I'd say a good pair of shoes, because the campus is big. The campus is big, so we're doing a lot of walking everywhere. So a good pair of walking shoes, sturdy walking shoes, I think.
Brilliant. So you did such a great job on that speed round. So I'm going to give you a virtual high five.
Thanks.
And You're very welcome. Now, lastly, Max, if you could bring out one message to all of your fans who are so thrilled to watch you in Upside Down Magic, what message would that be?
I think always look for the positive in life. Always look for the magic because there is magic everywhere. It may not be the kind of magic that we can do, but it's the kind of magic that can really change your perspective about life and kind of push away the negative and bring in the positive. So yeah, I just think enjoy the little things.
That is so excellent. Well, congratulations again to you, Max, on everything. We're so excited to see you in Upside Down Magic premiering on
Yes.
July 31st on Disney Channel. So, congrats again
Woo!
to you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and we all can't wait to see you in this amazing film, Max. Thanks again.
Yay! Thank you for having me.